A Life in Lines introducing Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman, born in 1819, wasn't just a poet, he was a revolution in verses. His words echoed the heartbeat of a nation in transition. Growing up in Long Island, New York, Whitman experienced a rapidly changing America. The landscapes of his youth, from the serene countryside to the bustling towns, left an indelible mark on his soul. He worked various jobs, from a printer's apprentice to a teacher, gaining a wealth of experiences that would later enrich his writing, all the while nurturing a passion for words. This passion was not just a hobby, it was a calling that he pursued with relentless dedication. This passion would eventually lead him to self-publish his masterpiece Leaves of Grass in 1855, a bold move that showcased his innovative spirit, a collection that would redefine American poetry. Leaves of Grass was not just a book, it was a declaration of a new poetic voice. Whitman's life experiences, from his childhood on Long Island to his time spent amidst the bustling energy of New York City, profoundly shaped his perspective. The contrast between the tranquil rural life and the dynamic urban environment enriched his worldview. He became fascinated by the common man, the everyday worker, and the diversity of American life. This fascination was not just academic, it was deeply personal and empathetic. This fascination found a voice in his poetry, which celebrated the individual and the masses, capturing the essence of the American spirit. The beauty of the mundane, the simple joys and struggles of daily life, and the grandeur of the nation. Whitman's work remains a timeless tribute to the American experience, a poetic journey through the heart of a nation. Breaking the mold: Whitman's revolutionary style and themes. Whitman shattered the conventions of traditional poetry. He was a true pioneer, unafraid to challenge the status quo and redefine what poetry could be. He abandoned formal rhyme schemes and strict metrical patterns, opting instead for free verse. This allowed him to express his thoughts and emotions more freely and authentically. His lines flowed with an unprecedented naturalism, echoing the rhythms of everyday speech. This approach made his poetry more accessible and relatable to the common person. This radical departure from the norm shocked some critics, who found his work jarring and unconventional. They were not used to such a raw and unfiltered style. Yet, this very unconventionality was central to Whitman's appeal. His boldness resonated with a growing audience that was eager for change and new perspectives. His poetry was free, expansive, and inclusive, much like the nation he sought to capture in his verses. He aimed to reflect the diversity and dynamism of America. Whitman's themes were equally groundbreaking. He delved into topics that were often considered taboo or too controversial for his time. He celebrated the body and soul with equal fervor, embracing sexuality and sensuality in a way that was both daring and unprecedented for his time. His work invited readers to explore and appreciate the full spectrum of human experience. Song of Myself and Other Masterpieces. Song of Myself, the centerpiece of Leaves of Grass, stands as a testament to Whitman's innovative spirit. It's a sprawling, ambitious work that defies easy categorization. Through a series of vignettes and reflections, Whitman explores themes of selfhood, identity, and the interconnectedness of all things. Beyond Song of Myself, Whitman penned other notable works, including Drum Taps, a collection of poems inspired by the Civil War, and Oh Captain, My Captain, a moving elegy to Abraham Lincoln. Each work showcases Whitman's unique ability to capture the spirit of his time, blending personal reflections with broader national narratives. Section 4. Whitman's enduring influence, a literary legacy. Walt Whitman's impact on American literature is immeasurable. His works, such as Leaves of Grass, have inspired countless readers and writers alike. He paved the way for generations of poets to break free from tradition and embrace new forms of expression. Whitman's innovative style and bold themes challenged the status quo. His influence can be seen in the works of countless poets, from Ezra Pound and Langston Hughes to Allen Ginsberg and Adrienne Rich. These poets, among many others, drew inspiration from Whitman's fearless exploration of the human spirit. Whitman's legacy, however, extends far beyond poetry. His celebration of individuality, his embrace of diversity, and his profound connection to the American experience, and his unwavering belief in the power of democracy continue to resonate deeply within the American consciousness. His writings reflect a deep love for the democratic ideals that form the backbone of the nation. He gave voice to the voiceless, celebrated the common man, and highlighted the beauty in everyday life. and championed the ideals of equality and freedom. Whitman's work continues to inspire movements for social justice and human rights, making his legacy truly timeless. Section 5. A Voice for the Ages. Walt Whitman's journey from a Long Island printer's apprentice to one of America's most celebrated poets is a testament to the power of words. His revolutionary style and his bold exploration of themes like individuality, democracy, and the human experience left an indelible mark on American literature and beyond. More than a century after his death, Whitman's words still resonate with readers worldwide. His poetry, with its enduring themes of love, loss, and the human condition, continues to inspire, challenge, and provoke, cementing his place as a literary giant whose voice continues to echo through the ages.